Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. It's the first check-in after the Christmas season. Hopefully you guys had an amazing holiday. We had a pretty good time, traveled a bit. As you probably saw, the videos kind of slacked off on the channel a little because I was pretty much traveling around, busy with things, doing different stuff for about 2 weeks. But hey, we're back. Ready to get the videos on track once again. As you probably noticed, we're back on the original Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday as Supcom. I've got the Tuesday night stream, and then I'm probably going to be streaming tonight as well, about 6 with some Hearthstone. So I'm going to be slacking up just a little bit on a couple of the extra videos because in the next 2 weeks, Homeworld is going to be releasing the next Homeworld game, and I'm planning on playing the crap out of Homeworld. We'll see how good it goes. Definitely going to do a series on the campaign with that, and then probably stream a little bit of it. We'll see what happens with the multiplayer, how good that is. And then a little bit later on, there's another game I'm going to be picking up. So it's going to be a lot of Supcom for the next couple of weeks, and then some Homeworld thrown in there to mix things up. Hopefully that's something that y'all can get along with well. Anywho, as far as other stuff going on, been doing a lot of moving and shuffling. You know how every once in a while you hit this point where things have stacked up around the house to where you just can't ignore things any longer, so you have to do a bunch of stuff at one time. And I pretty much hit that point. I'm looking over here in the office. I've got a new bookshelf. I've got a bunch of crates and some other things. Belle, as you have probably heard before, is an avid reader. So my wife collects books by the dozens and dozens and dozens. So basically we never have enough bookshelf space. Eventually when we do buy a house, I'm going to have to create one entire room that is just floor to ceiling, all four walls, solid bookshelves with turntables and aisles in the middle that she can stack stuff on. We're going to have our own personal library, basically, is what I'm saying here. Actually, if you guys haven't heard, she's maintaining her own YouTube channel now. I know a couple of you have migrated over there, but if you're at all interested in reading, in topics of discussion that have to do with authors and that kind of thing, you should totally check her channel out. It is Belle Reads. Or actually, the channel is Belle's Bookshelf. Her Twitter handle is Belle Reads. And there's a link to that on my channel page. So, yeah, check that out if literature is something that interests you. If you're in it for the gaming, then it's probably not going to be your cup of tea. As far as everything goes in life, though, overall, it is exceptionally good at the moment. The New Year's resolution is going well. I am 6 days in, have not had any sodas, and almost no caffeine. I had a couple of glasses of sweet tea that had caffeine in them, but other than that, it's actually been really good. I feel better. I've had less headaches, and I think some of that is to do with being better hydrated and not relying on caffeine, although the first couple of days, good Lord, it was awful. It was like I was walking around in a fog and had a headache the entire time. Caffeine withdrawal. It really is a drug. But anyway, that's out of the way. And overall, I feel pretty good about it. I'm doing well, keeping it up there. Hopefully, any of you who set New Year's resolutions, especially if it has to do with health and well-being and that kind of thing, hopefully you are maintaining what you set as your goals and you'll be able to stick with it at least for a month. Because supposedly, if you're trying to create a habit, it takes about a month. And that January is going to be the hardest, the absolute hardest. And once you can make it through that, you will be totally fine, statistically speaking. It depends on if you believe in statistics. Of course, yeah. Statistical likelihood is a really lengthy topic to get into, which I find kind of interesting, but we're not going to delve into that because that's like an hours long discussion. As far as other things go, if anybody has audio experience, I'm having a little issue. Actually, let me grab it right here. I can show you guys. Some of you have asked about my equipment before. So this is an Alesis Multimix, which I got because I want to have the capability of plugging 2 mics in at once. I currently only have one, and that is a Sennheiser E835 right there. And I got all this for Christmas. I kind of bought some of it for myself, and other portions of it were gifted. And I want to begin using this. Right now, I am still, see if I can do this without deafening everyone, using the Samson Meteor mic that I've been using for ages and ages and ages, and actually works really, really well, but it is starting to, the USB is kind of starting to not quite connect correctly in the back of the mic sometimes, which is highly unfortunate. But anyway, I'm getting audio feedback with this. Like, there's power whine, basically. I've tried using the headphone out instead of the USB connection because it is a USB soundboard. And there's the same power whine between the USB and the phone. So I'm guessing I probably need to just do some background noise elimination on the recording side, which is kind of sketchy from everything that I've seen before or tried to do before. Maybe I just need to get some better software. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of odd. I really like learning new things, but then when you can't get said new things working like you want them to, then sometimes it's a little bit aggravating. But hey, you deal with it as it comes. Other than that, my rig has pretty much stayed the same. It's still kind of in a disassembled state over there because I was super busy doing other stuff and I was not able to finish the wall mount, but that is still in the works. I'm planning on finishing that sooner rather than later. I think that's pretty much everything that I had set aside today for topics. I think you're pretty well caught up in my life. I guess we could say that is a successful check-in if you care anything about what's going on with Brink. Well, tune in a bit. I'm going to be on at 6 with the Hearthstone stream. That is approximately 1 hour from the upload time, I think. And yeah, keep checking in for those Subcom videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching.